The heir to the throne of the flourishing empire was Charles's son, Wenceslas IV, whose father had prepared him for this moment all his life. But Wenceslas did not take after his father. He neglected affairs of state for more frivolous pursuits. He even failed to turn up for his own coronation as emperor, which did little to endear him to the Pope.
No, I'm not good. Okay, let's see. No, don't do this to me. It's always a problem. Okay.
Charles IV,
That's
King of
better.
Bohemia and Holy Roman Emperor, had a long and successful reign. The empire he ruled from Prague expanded, and his subjects lived in peace and prosperity. When the emperor died, the whole empire mourned. More than 7,000 people accompanied him on his last procession. The heir to the throne of the flourishing empire was Charles's son, Wenceslas IV, whose father had prepared him for this moment all his life. But Wenceslas did not take after his father. He neglected affairs of state for more frivolous pursuits.
Okay. I'm glad it's actually working. Sweet. Alright. Yeah. Let's get... Right. That's what I was in the middle of. just want to get you both without armor, because this will make it, yes, easier on me. You're not even gonna stay up to figure out who it is? You're not even gonna stay up to figure out who it is?
I've got you, you dog.
Is that the best you can do?
Frame rate.
I'll slaughter you.
Frame rate. I am still good at combat. I am still good at combat. There we go. Am I over encumbered now? Not yet. That's good to know. More arrow. One arrow. Armorer's kit. Nice. Every fucking time, I swear, I can't remember that the buttons are different in the two games. Buttons are different in the two games. No, I don't want to sleep. I don't want to sleep. I want to open your chest and figure out what the fuck is in there. Alright, this is the part I suck at. Alright, this is the part I suck at. Let's... And I have no more locks. Can I just fucking bash it open? No. Right, I have no more lockpicks, right? I wish one of you guys had keys. That would make sense to me. But neither of you had fucking keys. Wait, no keys. How do neither of you have keys on you for your lock? That makes no sense to me. It's fine. I'll keep going. Actually, I will sleep for a tiny little bit. Sleep until morning. Let's see how this goes. Lights starting to come. Back. That's gonna probably. Alright, you know what? I'm going to pause for a second. And actually go here. Alright. That's gonna probably bump up my fucking. Go back. Fuck. Alright. The camp. By the time I get there, it should be morning, I think. Every time. Someday I will remember that running is different in case anyone. No, I wanna. Today is not that day. Okay. Go back to the camp. That's fine. And by the time I get there, it should be morning, I think. Every time. Someday I will remember that running is different in KCD1, but today is not that day. And that's fine. I'm not the brightest. I have a night hawk potion, I think, but it's too close to daytime to use it, I think. I should have used it last night when I was killing those two. You know what? You live and you learn, and then you hold on to that night hawk potion until you know what? Are about to die and remember you finally have it. Good. Because unfortunately, that's I have a night hawk potion, I think, but it's too close to the daytime to use it, I think. I should have used it last night when I was killing those two. But you know what? You live and you learn, and then you hold on to that night hawk potion until you are about to die and remember you finally have it. Because unfortunately, that's how I work. Like, I'll die twice and go, oh hey, I can make my life so much easier if I just use this potion. That's fine. It's fine. I never claimed to be the brightest. Just... What are you? Well, that's not what I wanted, but that would have made... You would have made so much of this trip easier. I'm so sorry. Where's Bridge? Whistle again and leave you over here. Easier. I'm so sorry. I'm just gonna whistle again and leave you over here. I'm not streaming on TikTok now, am I? You just poof, don't you? I don't think I set it up for vertical on TikTok. Okay, good. Does not appear that I'm... Okay. I should really promote this more on TikTok, but you know what? Fine. I will live. I will survive. I'm not streaming on TikTok now, am I? Because I don't think I set it up for vertical on TikTok. Nourishment's good. Okay, good. Does not appear that I'm... Okay. I should really promote this more on TikTok, but you know what? Fine. I will live. I will survive. I do want to sit and wait for an hour or so. It's my nourishment. Nourishment's good. Until everybody starts getting up. I don't want to extinguish their fire. I do want to sit and wait for an hour or so. Until everybody starts getting up.
Good health to you, sir. I'll
taking care of those two cutthroats?
You do look like you've been in a fight with someone.
If you think I look bad, you should see how they ended up.
How'd they end up?
They're dead. So, what was it you wanted to tell me?
Ginger was here, but the lads hid him away somewhere. I suppose there's no need for that anymore. He's in no danger now, is he? And nor are we.
That's right. You're safe now.
All right. They're hiding him nearby. A little way along the route to Uzhitz, there's a path to the right leading to a spring. From there, you'll find an overgrown trail to a ruined hut.
Finally, some useful information. Thank you, charcoal burner.
Farewell.
Oh yeah, you just pooped. That was only a little bit jarring. Oh yeah, you do just poof. That was. It's like literally right there. Only a little bit jarring. Do I take a left here? Is that what it's... Oh, it's like literally right there. Get up the hill. Sorry, fellas. Just keep hitting bullets. Sorry, Pebbles. Not the button I wanted. Not the button I wanted.
Jesus, you've led me a merry dance.
What do you want from me?
I want to ask you a couple of questions. Why did you run off like that? Where are your cronies? And why did you kill that bandit?
What?
Right, one thing at a time. Why did you kill that bandit?
What? Bandit? I never killed anyone.
This is yours, isn't it? I pulled it from the belly of a dead bandit near the stud farm.
That is mine, but I didn't stab him. That fellow took it from me.
What fellow?
I don't know his name, but he's from Uzhitz, and he has a limp.
What can you tell me about him? How do you know him?
I saw him a few times in the tavern in Uzhitz, playing dice and boozing.
And?
I know he lives in a house on the edge of the village, but that's all I know. I never talked
With
to
his
him.
gut.
Why did you run off in such a hurry?
Because I was afraid they'd come back and kill me.
Who?
Those bandits, of course.
To get revenge on you for killing their mate?
Killing? Me? I never killed anyone. God is my witness.
I'm looking for your friends. Where are they?
Charcoal burners? They're over at the...
To hell with the charcoal burners. Where are your bandit mates?
They're not my mates. They nearly killed me. I recognized one of them, so I thought they'd come back and...
Recognized? Who was it? Talk!
I don't know his name, only that he's from Uzhitz, and he has a limp.
He limps and he's from Uzhitz. That's not much to go on, but I suppose it'll have to do.
It's all I know. I never talked to him.
And now tell me exactly what happened. And don't leave anything out.
That's quite a long story.
Don't worry, I won't get bored.
All right.
I might.
I woke up in the middle of the night because I needed to go for a piss. So I went out into the dark, same as usual, only there was something there that shouldn't have been. At first I thought it was just a trick of the light. It wasn't. And then it was too late. They went past, and I thought they must be horse thieves. I would have yelled,
I
but
might.
I was afraid they'd kill me.
Just saying.
So I waited until they were out of sight, and I started to sneak away. But then,
Then the slaughtering started.
yes, I thought they'd steal the horses and ride off. That would be bad enough, but then all the killing started and flames everywhere. It was terrible, like hell itself.
And then?
It seemed some of them didn't like it either. They started squabbling among themselves, and some of them started running back where they came from, right towards me. And I had that thing in my hand, the hoof pick.
So you stabbed the first one in the belly?
No. He ran right into me. He was running fast for a fellow with a limp. He pushed me aside, and I fell on the ground. Then he told me I'd better lie low if I valued my life. He ran off with the others. I did what he said and hid. Then the rest of the gang ran past.
And then?
Then I waited in case that limping one from Ujits came back. I didn't dare come out until I was sure. I think it was almost light.
What about the others? Was there anything you noticed about them?
I don't know. There might have been maybe 8 of them, and 2 of them were really big. That's all I can remember.
Do you know what they argued about?
I didn't hear everything, but I reckon some of them were only there to steal and wanted no part in the killing.
That sounds terrible. I know exactly how you feel.
If only I yelled. Maybe they...
If you had, you'd most likely be dead. It probably wouldn't have done any good anyway.
But still...
There was nothing you could do. That's all. I've heard everything I need to hear, so I'll leave you be.
Wait! What about me? Won't you help me out?
Perhaps I could. What would you like?
I'd like to go back to the stud farm, but those cutthroats who want to kill me are still around. Will you help me?
They're out of the way. I ran into them on my travels.
Really? That's great, but
What?
I'm afraid to go back to the farm. I ran away, and God knows what they'll think about it all. I don't know if they'll even want to talk to me.
Just try, and you'll see whether they drive you away or not. But if you explain it to them, they're sure to understand.
I suppose you're right. Thank you for your help, and God bless you.
Let me get out of the way. Damn. Let me get out of the way. Damn. God damn. I went way far. Boop, 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 boop. I really do like the fast travel mechanics in these games. I like that as you still get stopped
God
by
damn.
shit sometimes.
I went way far.
I like that doesn't
Boop, boop, boop,
completely
boop, boop,
permanently
boop.
uncover the map. I really do like the fast travel mechanics in these games. I like that as you still get stopped by shit sometimes. I like that doesn't completely permanently uncover the map. Plus watching Henry's little guy move around. It's pretty great. Well, it already looks nicer here. Hello, Bernard.
Well, well. monarch who deigns to grace us with his presence.
I was looking for that boy, and
And you didn't bother telling anyone.
I had to follow the trail before it went cold.
And what if some bandit skewered you and left you for dead?
Well, it already looks nicer here.
You told no one where you were going. How would I explain that?
Hello,
It's
Bernard.
Tragic, eh? I really don't know, my lord. He disappeared without saying a word to anyone. Never crossed my mind he wanted to get himself killed.
I...
Okay.
Silence! Keep your ignorant mouth shut when I'm giving you the benefit of a veteran's
Of course, I'm getting yelled at.
You do what I tell you, answer only when I ask, and not go roaming off whenever you feel like it. I'd like to kick your arse back to the castle and be shut of you. But it's true, you're a fucking peasant who knows nothing about soldiering, and it's my job
Okay.
to whip you into shape, so I'm not done with you yet. God have mercy on you if you ever try anything like that again. If you're lucky, I'll only have you whipped and clapped in the stocks. Because if I get my way, you'll be hanged for desertion. I hope we've got that out of the way. I've made myself absolutely clear. And now, let's hear what you have to report.
I talked to Ginger and found out what happened.
Out with it, then.
Ginger fled because he recognized one of the raiders. He was afraid they'd come back to silence him.
Well, he was right. They were asking about him. So who did he recognize?
He didn't know his name. Some fellow with a limp from Ujits.
All right. Since you've gone this far, you may as well ask around in Ujits. We've enough to do here in these parts anyway. Sir Radzik will tell you about it. He said to send you to him if you haven't already been.
Any chance of some work here, Captain?
It all depends on what you're ready to do, my lad. As I'm sure you've noticed, the roads around here are swarming with brigands. Sir Hanush has declared quite a reward for dealing with them.
So what do you think I should do about them?
We know about one of their encampments. It's to the east of Ratai in an abandoned mine. I don't really mind how you deal with them. Anyway, the leaders generally wear spurs, maybe like they're pretending they're nobility. Who cares? In any case, bring me the spurs, and I'll take it as proof that the deed's done.
Very well. I'll see to it.
Wait. In addition, Sir Hanush has offered a reward for every bandit who's killed. So take a good sharp dagger. You'll get a bit extra for each ear you bring.
Isn't that a bit barbaric?
Barbaric ways, or barbaric times, my boy.
That does make sense, I must admit.
Well. There he is.
The Lord be praised. What brings you to me?
My lord, I managed to find a clue to the whereabouts of the bandits.
Excellent.
Okay.
Bernard already
Well.
told me what's been happening, but I'd like to hear it straight from the horse's mouth.
The whole story, or just the gist of
There
it?
he is.
It's
What
up
a-
to
what a
you
thing
what
to
you
say after
consider
what happened
important.
here.
One of the Neuhoff stable boys, a lad they called Ginger, fled from there and hid out with some charcoal burners. I have to say, there's a lot of them around. I never thought how many forges and ironworks they have to supply.
That's true, but keep to the point.
Oh, yes, sir. I had quite a job finding him.
What a
He's
thing
well
to say
hidden
after what
and with
happened here.
reason. The bandits wanted to kill him because he recognized one of them.
Did he tell you what happened?
He said it wasn't one gang, but two. And one of them took fright when the slaughter started. Seems they were only interested in loot, so they quarreled with the other lot. Then it came to a skirmish in the woods, and one of them was killed. And the rest of them scattered.
And did you find out where they went?
All I know is one of them is from Ujits. I know enough about him to be able to track him down.
All right, but those cutthroats must know who he is too, right? And if they want to get revenge on him or silence him, you'd better hope they don't get to him before you. So drop everything and get on his trail. Find out what he knows and then report back to me. I'm going to our encampment at Mayhem to oversee the security of the region.
Yes, sir. Why choose Mayhem?
It's somewhat at the center of events, isn't it? And what's more, there's another stud farm there.
Sir, do you think they're going to try the same thing again?
I shouldn't think so. Everyone will be on the alert now, but the secluded dwellings are more vulnerable. There are few people in them. They're scattered everywhere and we can't guard them all.
But the bandits won't find much silver in places like that.
There's always a groschen or two, some food and so on. Anyway, how much silver did they get from slaughtering those horses?
True. If they'd stolen them, they could have sold them. Those were fine animals.
Exactly. It's not about the silver. It's about something else.
But what?
Same thing Skeleton.
Creating fear. Such great terror that you won't even squeak when they come to cut your throat. Never mind raise your hand against them. Fear that will root you to the spot.
Good point.
Staring like a rabbit entranced by a stoat, waiting for the death blow to fall. Helpless to do anything about it.
Same thing Scallops was
I have
about.
some news about...
Good.
Oops.
Tell me.
The trail leads to Ujits. I found out one of the bandits is from there. A fellow they call Limpy Lubosh.
I see. What else?
That's all I found out so far, sir.
All right. Come back and report to me as soon as you learn anything new. God be with you.
Oops. I miss having dog with me. What? Whatever his name is. I miss having dog with me. Mutt. Whatever his name is. Okay. Oh wait. What do you want? Go away. Really, these games are addicting. Unfortunately, I'm only playing this one on stream, so I really can't just sit here and play this all day. Otherwise, I'll be on stream all day. Which is fine. Just, A, it is literally just a bush. Pebbles, come really, on. These games are better than addicting. Unfortunately, I'm only playing this one on stream, so I really can't just sit here and play this all day. Otherwise, I'll be on stream all day. Which is fine. It's just, A, it is literally just a bush. Pebbles, come on now. You're better than this. As much as I'd like to just hang out on stream all day, I'll be honest, I feel like I don't have enough people watching to just do that all day. It's fine. If I actually have a viewer, I appreciate you so much. You're fantastic. You and Indie Bubbles, who popped on to follow me from one of Luke Dale's streams, was great. I absolutely appreciate that just as much. Feeling I'm going to get stopped at some point. Am I taking the proper trail? Yes. I just feel like it's easier when I'm still learning the map to use the roadways still. So I have a feeling I'm going to get stopped at some point here and regret it. It'd be nice if not. I'd like to be proven wrong. But I'm still so fucking shit at the combat in this one. I'm slightly better in the second one, but that's only because I've gotten all of my bearings in that one a lot sooner than this one. Like I've played for 70 or 80 hours in that one. Yeah. This one I've played for what? 6? Something like that. I've not played my personal games since I started. Oh, hey, I've got combat buff. Oh. Yeah. 8 hours in this one. 16 hours total, but I have not played my personal games since I started. do stuff like that. Being the center of attention is fucking terrifying. But yeah, I'm really. It's hard to be the center of attention when there's only a handful of people watching. I really need to learn how to market myself better so that I can accurately get more people watching. Because I think it'd be great. Again, like the entire point of me even starting streaming is because being the center of attention is fucking terrifying. And it's hard to be the center of attention when you only got like a handful of people watching, which is fine. And again, I'm not ever going to complain about how many people are watching. The whole point is getting out of my but it doesn't do the whole getting me out of my comfort zone. But when I only got 1 or 2 people watching. Because, I mean, I have people watching me when I play at home. That's fine. It happens. But like, the whole point was to get me out of my comfort zone, and granted, I probably could be fine promoting this in other places, but no, I'm not gonna do that just yet. I don't think I'm go bad in this game, do they? There it is. Okay. Yeah, it's still. I'm sure that's where I'm supposed to cross over. Nice. However, I guess if you try it. And once I find out how to do alchemy in this game, I'll actually start stopping for more herbs. But I don't think they go bad in this game, do they? Yeah, it's still at 100%. It's been days. Which is nice. However, I guess when you dry it in the second game, they just go back to being fine again. Get all my spoiled meat out of there. Yikes. Oh, is this where we went hunting? It is. Oh, leave my spoiled meat in there. Sorry, let me get all my spoiled meat out of there. Yikes. It's gonna be underwater by the time it's there. I'm gonna leave my spoiled meat in there. It'll be fine. What am I? Bug. Henry's gonna be underwater by the time he gets there. Hold on a second. Okay. Pop up with discovered. No? Alright, well. I guess it's just a farmhouse.
Yeah.
Where's this? What is interesting about you? You're not gonna pop up with discovered? A really nice willow tree. No? Alright, well. I guess it's just a farmhouse. Oh, I can sleep here. Alright, the rippling is cool. What is interesting about you? 10 out of 10. Aside from the really nice willow tree. Oh, I can sleep here. Alright, the The rippling is cool. That's nice. 10 out of 10. Back off. Dandelion.
Yeah.
Assume that's two shits out in the distance. That's great. More open world games can show you what's out in the distance like that. Oh, I'm currently in. Okay. Back on. Assume that's who shits out in the distance. That's. I should have. I love when open world games can show you what's out in the distance like that. No, I'm currently in who shits. I should have thought better about the stream. I might have to close it and be back later because I'm suddenly ravenous. Alright, Pebbles. You're pretty. Link. Just once. Just once. No, okay. I think I can probably ask people if they've seen a guy like that, huh?
I'm looking for a fellow who lives here, but I don't know his name. Do you know anyone with a limp?
Aye, he lives here all right. The devil take him. In a cottage at the end of the village by the road to Neuhof. Take care.
Oh, well. You just gave him away immediately. Fair. But also, like... Yes, that's my text tone. Be nice to me. Oh, well. You just gave him away immediately. Oh, it's fair. But also, like... Yes, that's my text tone. Be nice to me. Is that farmhouse that I passed? No, I'm going the wrong direction. I'm following the wrong red. What's going on here?
Move along, citizens. Move along. There's nothing to see here.
Well.
That's what you call nothing to see. I'd like to know what's...
What the fuck's going on here?
By the keys of Senorita. This is all I need. I have to send word to Sir Hanush.
That might not be necessary.
Who are you?
I'm Henry of Skalitz, in the service of Hanush's Captain Bernard.
Don't look like nothing.
I'm investigating the attack at Neuhof, and I think this could be related.
Well, I'm the bailiff of Auschwitz. And I say we don't want any of that kind of trouble around here. What makes you think this has anything to do with Neuhof?
One of the folk at the stud farm recognized someone from Auschwitz among the bandits.
We have no bandits or murderers around here.
Really? They say you had a limp?
Shit. Well, allow me to introduce you to Limpy Lubosh. Or all that's left of him.
Ooh. Well, that's gruesome.
Sakra. Nothing's ever easy. I'll have to take a look around and ask a few more questions, if that's all right with you.
You can take this
Well,
from my hands and welcome to it.
that's
As for
gruesome.
what else there is to find out, I don't know. But look and ask all you like.
Who was Limpy Lubosh?
A poor crofter and a scoundrel. Can't say I'm too surprised what happened to him. He kept company with all sorts of vermin. He was always getting into some kind of trouble. Punch-ups in the tavern and what have you.
How come he limped?
He got that from some villainy or brawl a long time ago.
Has he been up to anything suspicious lately?
I don't know. The last few days he didn't go anywhere. He was home the whole time. But he always kept everyone in the village at arm's length.
Did he have any kith or kin in the village?
None. A loner he was. I don't know the last time I saw him with anyone.
Do you happen to know where he was on the night of the Neuhof raid?
I've no idea. He kept his distance from other folk, so you never knew if he was away or holed up at home.
When did you find the body? And did anyone see anything?
Just now. And nobody saw or heard anything. I don't know how they could gut him like that without someone hearing him scream.
Alright, I'm too hungry, so I'm gonna stop the actual stream here for now. I'll probably start it back up once I've eaten and